Hey guys, I made another video. I'm not sure if it will be up yet, showing an order I got from Jant's Knife Supply, and included in that was a checkering file, which I'm using to jimp my knife blades. And I just wanted to show a couple examples of that, as well as kind of a quick explanation of how the file works and how to use it. Again, if you haven't seen the last video, I picked up a checkering file. This particular one is 20 teeth per inch. You can also get them in 30 and 40 teeth per inch. And this particular one is half an inch wide, and it has about a 6-inch cutting length there. But to use it, it's pretty simple. I don't have any file guides. Not that they're even necessary. You could probably freehand this pretty easily as well. Turning this 90 degrees and putting it in your vise and going over the top of it. I've seen guys do that fairly easily with a little bit of practice. But I decided just to put mine in the vise and use the vise jaws as kind of a makeshift file guide. And this is smooth on the sides, so that you can do that fairly easily. And it's pretty straightforward as far as how to use this. Again, this is half an inch wide at 20 teeth per inch, so you'll get 10 cuts per run, so 10 little teeth. And you just want to make sure you have it perpendicular to the knife blade in relation to the spine. And it's pretty straightforward, just going back and forth. Once the teeth start cutting in, this thing pretty much tracks itself on its own. And as long as you keep it perpendicular and don't rock it, you'll come out with some very good results. One little tip also, just to help get started. It does help to angle it just a little bit in relation to the face of the knife. Maybe like 20-30 degrees, if even that. And that way you're cutting less material on the first stroke. And you can even draw it back. You might get a little bit more control as opposed to pushing it forward on the first cut. But once you get that first cut on the corner started, you can then gradually flatten out. And obviously you don't want to go too deep on if you cut from the corner, simply because this file does bottom out, and the more you go across the face, the farther in it will cut. So just a few degrees will suffice for the initial cut, and then like I said, it tracks itself very well. And for these blades, I'm actually going about a width and a half on this file to yield about a 3/4 inch jimping pattern. And to do that, it's fairly simple. You can shift your thing down, but I've been having luck just lining it up in the middle with the teeth that are already cut, and then gradually turning the file in. And like I said, it tracks very well, and I'm able to get a second pass. Obviously, you could go wider, an inch all the way up to the tip if you wanted to. But I think 3/4 is plenty. So we'll give you some close-ups here and some better light, and show you as well what I've been working on tonight. I went ahead and got 4 of my latest model of neck knife ready for heat treat. As you could see, I got all the handles drilled. I may add a lanyard hole. I'm not really sure if I want to yet or not. Did the chisel grinds, smoothed up the finish all around, took off the factory finish. So these are basically ready for heat treating. We'll probably do that tomorrow. But as you can see, we do have some nice jimping. I could touch that up a little bit more on that side, but this yields a very good jimp. Very effective, not super aggressive, but still very functional. So it's not going to cut the skin off your thumb necessarily, unless you really dig in. But this is some of the best jimping that I felt on a knife blade, and it was very easy, very quick to apply using the methods I just talked about. Again, I could even that out a little bit. After heat treat, I'll probably go over it again. I just wanted to get the initial cuts done while it was still soft, as to not wear out my file. But I will clean the scale off. That will get in between the grooves just by making a light pass afterwards. And hopefully that won't be any trouble. But we have 4 very good starts on some blades here. Very good looking, very consistent. And definitely excited to get these heat treated and get some handles on them. Just show you those lined up there. And hopefully these heat treat and quench well. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some black canvas micarta on them with some brass pins. Basically what I did with my last mini necker I made. So definitely got a good start in the shop tonight. And hopefully we can get those all heat treated and tempered tomorrow. I'll probably do 2 cycles on all these, especially because these are a little longer. They may warp just a little bit, so I may have to correct that in the tempering cycle. But hopefully not. We'll see how those go. And definitely stay tuned for those. So until next time, feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe if you've not already. And as usual, we'll have many more knife making related videos to come, so stay tuned. I'll talk to you guys later.